Transport Consulting Advisory is the management consultancy division of S&C-Lavalin. We work in the transportation sector, predominantly in rail, but we also work in other modes such as highways, ports and aviation.
Organisations traditionally will find a solution, they'll focus on that solution, they'll just drive forward. Project teams will continue to just deliver. Where we help is we challenge them to think about whether that's the right solution, whether there's a better way of achieving the outcomes, and really to ensure that they focus on the outcome that they set out to achieve in the first place. So we provide this service in a variety of ways, and it's very much tailored to the individual companies that we're working with. They each have a different way of working themselves, different governance structures, etc. So we will work very closely with them to understand the nature of their business, the way that they work, the way they like to work, and we will bring our own industry expertise to challenge their ways of working as well. We work for all types of clients, whether they be local governments, organisations such as the Department for Transport, Transport for London, Transport for Greater Manchester, so the big sort of authorities. But we also work for the train operating companies and the owning groups. And each of them, they're all working in the same type of space, but they're all looking at things through a different lens.
We do both sort of commercial and operational and technical. We do lenders technical advisory roles up to financial close, and then we tend to hand them on to our technology cousins in the rest of the business, in S&C-Lavalin Atkins. We've done some really big procurements, both internationally and in the UK. A huge procurement for South Africa, for Praza. We've been involved in advising on procurements in Denmark, the US, Australia, and obviously in the UK we're involved with High Speed 2. We work for a very wide range of clients in the financial sector, from pension funds, investment companies, infrastructure funds, private equity, but a lot of them choose to come to us. One of the areas we've been particularly involved in of late has been some of the new procurements of trains in the UK. There's been quite a big change in the marketplace. And we've been supporting some of the disruptors who are coming, like Rail, in that space, bringing in cheaper funds in competition with the big Roscoes. A key bit of our work lately has been working for the Department for Transport, advising on the taking over of a franchise back temporarily into the public sector.
Rail planning and operations is a very wide-ranging set of activities. It ranges all the way through from supporting the likes of the Department for Transport on a franchise evaluation, all the way through to working with a train operating company to evaluate train diagrams in the timetable. We can help them through our experience within those types of organisations, but also from the experience of doing the same type of role for lots of different clients and seeing the pitfalls, seeing the benefits, and being able to bring all that experience to that organisation to help them achieve their outcomes. The team would also do things like supporting an organisation in the introduction of new assets. So, for example, delivering new trains into service requires not just the infrastructure, but also requires lots of operational readiness work, training drivers, making sure that people know all the different roles that they're going to have to do from the change from the previous pieces of infrastructure to the new pieces of infrastructure. We also have a huge amount of modelling experience in the rail planning and operations team, so we use a variety of software tools to help us do timetable planning, diagramming, staff rostering, the whole kit and caboodle basically. So if you want to get the very best out of the railway, if you come to our rail planning and operations team, they'll help you achieve that.
Big challenge for many clients. It's not a simple switch it on, do something and it happens. It's something that is iterative and it evolves over much time and needs a lot of effort. It can be because their business is failing, or they've got a big program or a project that they want to deliver and realise that actually if they continue to do things in the way that they currently do things, then they probably won't achieve their objectives. A client will come to us because they have a particular problem to solve, and they might say, we need some help because we want to put a business case together to achieve this outcome. But we really then try and take them back a little bit and say, well, actually what's your mission and what's your ambition? And how do you want to do that? What does success look like? We talked about the critical success factor, and that's hugely important. The first one is all about setting the direction, and that will set the ambition, set the scene, and also collate all the information they need to support that decision. And then it's about their delivery strategy. What do they want to be known for? What do they want to do themselves, and what do they want to buy in? And then it is about the business case to actually make it happen. Next comes actually really making it happen. So this is actually about implementing the delivery strategy. It can be looking at the organisational design that's going to deliver in-house, putting the systems, the processes and everything in place to make it work.
Transport consulting and advisory is the first choice for our clients because of the delivery for our clients. We are focused on outcome, we're extremely rigorous, and we bring a passion to our work which allows them and us to enjoy the relationship and the endeavour.
We work with our clients, and when we're working with them, their business becomes our business. We're hugely passionate about them being successful.